Happy birthday, Nini.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about Nini?
Walking
No.
with...
Okay, fine. What's your favorite memory of Nini?
Walking with her?
Walking with her?
Yeah.
Where?
And-
Where'd you walk with her?
With Aunt Mala.
You guys went on a walk together?
Yeah, with Aunt Mala.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about Nini? Is she funny? Does she give you big hugs?
Give me big hugs.
What else do you like about Nini?
Go in the house, go to the show,
She always cook you food?
cook you food,
No, I'm asking you. It's your answer. There's no right or wrong, buddy.
and watching the show,
Yeah, give me big hugs.
big hugs,
You'd be sad. You'd be sad if you didn't have a Nini, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she's cool.
playing ball tag.
All tag, huh? All right. Say goodbye and I love you, Nini.
Hi, Nini. I like you because you let me you come to my house and give me birthday presents, and you give me candy and a gift card, and thank you, and
What's your favorite memory of Nini? Do you have a favorite memory?
thank you for learning. Thank you for playing Tickle Monster, and thank you for playing tag. Thank you for playing basketball, and thank you for doing a contest, and thank you for watching us play basketball.
Cool. Happy birthday. I love you.
90, 99, 100. I love Nini because, one, she gives me expired food, and she snuggles with me, and when I come to her house, she always always makes us food and turns on a show and says some funny stuff, and she beats me in checkers. She takes me to places. She swims on the swing with me.
What's your favorite memory of her? Do you have one? Like, oh, this one time. My favorite memory. If you don't have one.
This one time, I got to have a sleepover, and I was scared of the dark, and she slept with me.
Yep, that's cool. All right, say happy birthday.
Happy birthday. My favorite story with Nini is well, my favorite thing about Nini is that she's always kind and positive, and a way that it can impact others is really good, because the more kind and peaceful she is, the more positive energy it's like rippling across other people. It's like it starts with one person, then goes to 2 people, then goes to 3 people, 4 people, and so on. And I love that about Nini. Okay, my favorite story about Nini is when we were in the living room, and we were talking about our muscles, and Nini showed her muscles, and there was so much skin dripping off. And I was young, so I didn't know I was being mean. So I said, no, look at all of this. Look at all that skin. And we just started dying laughing, because Carly was showing off his muscles. He's like, you got skin too. And he started slapping mine. And then he's like, mine are rock solid. Even though they were pretty around all the place. Hi, Nini. What I mostly love about you is that you're really kind and you're always fair to other people, even if they're sometimes a little mean. And then my best memory with you is when we went to the Cleveland Aquarium and when we went on vacation together. That's all.
The thing I like most about Nini is that she's like never mad. She's really a cool person. I mean, she's the best grandma ever, like, no arguing. She's really nice and just like, she's just really cool. You cannot, no doubt, best grandma ever.
Okay, I love you, Nini, and this is my favorite story. So, I remember when we went to mini golf, it was, I don't know where it was, but then we played, it was equal, and somehow you turned into Tiger Woods and got like 5 hole-in-ones and just straight up smoked me. Like, I couldn't do anything.
My favorite moment that I had with Nini was when we got to go to round 1 and had a lot of fun. You said you'd point at me. My favorite thing about Nini is she's kind because she always lets us wake her up early and she makes us breakfast.
Okay, babe. Yep, I'll run to the store. I'll get all that stuff. I'll cook dinner. Why don't you go take a bath? All right? Yeah, sure. Then I'll fix it. Yeah, no problem. Love you. Anything I can do for you, hon. You're the greatest. Okay, hey. Sorry, I was talking to my beautiful wife. Happy 70th, 70 years old. What a freaking milestone, man. Okay, so I'm pretty excited to do this. What I love about my madre, Paula Jean McGee. Ton of things. I think she's funny. She loves hard. And you know, at this point in her life, I love how you just are having fun in life. You don't take things too serious and I love it. So I respect that. You've always made us kids feel very safe. Like everything would be taken care of growing up. You worked and took care of that. So that's awesome. You're competitive. I love that. So I love being your euchre partner. And now you went from a great mom to a great Nini. And I'm really happy that my kids get to have you in their life. So let's see. You're always there for sporting events. And I love that stuff. You're just a good person, a good human. So I think it's pretty awesome. And so stories, man, I got to go back to, what's going on with this dark spot in my eye? I got to go back to my favorite story. And although I've joked about this with you, I got to tell you, as a man, it's also kind of like, I got respect for it. So when I was like a sophomore in high school, a little dirtbag essentially, you were going through that little menopause stage. We could all forget about that. But I think Lindsay was off to college, Marla was off to college, doing her thing at Youngstown. And I don't know what happened. I was in my room reading my Bible, and you busted through the door, got you on one of them bad days, and you pinned me against the wall and put your hand around my throat, and I couldn't breathe. You know, I was like, Mom, please, Jesus, help me. And before I passed out, I went to like push your hand off of my throat so I could breathe. And you thought I raised my hand at you, and you were like, you better knock me out. You better knock me out, boy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Your eyes were like black. But anyway, once you came to, you know, now that I'm older, I laugh, but I'm like, I love that. That attitude of, you get rocked, but you're going down with a fight, man. I love that. I think myself, Liam, all my boys have that. We're like, all right, we'll throw down then. So I think that was hilarious. Bringing Chelsea on our first date, I brought her to our house, and I specifically remember you were like, oh, I'll cook dinner. You know, we want to meet this girl. And I'm like, that's cool. Just, whatever you do, don't make your pork chops, because let's just face it. Some things you're good at, some things you're not. Your pork chops were known to be just super dry. So I'm like, just don't do that, right? So I pick Chelsea up, and here she comes, and I immediately, she says hello to you guys, and I like look to see what you got on that stove, and I'm like, there's no way she would make pork chops. I just specifically, oh yeah, there they were. And next thing you know, smoke alarms going off. You burnt the pork chops, and it was just one of those stories. So ton of stories, but I'm not going to take a lot of this time. I love you, Mom. I'm so thankful for you. 70 years old. Wow, that's awesome. And we're so blessed to have you in our life. Now, you look at you now. You're Nini. You always think of us. I mean, you give me peanuts and beef jerky and all this stuff for when I'm on the road traveling. And yes, do I get stomach aches? Yes. And are they always expired? Yes, they're always like 2 years expired, but you get a good deal from Whole Foods. So the fact that you're always thinking of me. So I love you, Mom. Happy 70th. Yeah, hold on real quick. I'm sorry. 2 other things, stories. Do you remember, showing that you just don't let fear take over other than spiders and stuff like that? You didn't know how to swim. And you decided to say, screw it. You know what? I'm going to show this McGee family that are all natural born, pretty much all could have made the Olympics swimmers, that I can do this too. And you joined our McGee relay in front of hundreds of people at the University of Akron, and joined, and even with a nose plug-in, looking straight retarded, you still gave it your all. And I think you got lapped, and we went from first place to last place, and it doesn't matter. You tried. And then when you came to visit me in Germany, and you went to that little bathroom I shared with another airman, and I just remember hearing, oh crap, oh no. And I'm like, what did she possibly do in this little 8x8 room? And you forgot to pull your underwear down when you peed. So you peed your underwear and did the mature thing, and just crumpled them up and threw them in my closet or something. I mean, anyway, love you.
My favorite thing about my mom is that she is fierce and always will tell any of us kids how much she believes in us. And there are so many times I did not want to hear her say it in a moment, because it would make me cry because of how much that meant to me. So I shooed her away a lot of times. I gave her the shoo out of here look at so many swim meets before so many races, and she still came and told me that I could do it. She believed in me no matter what. So thanks, Mom. My favorite story of my mom was when we were working out together at Valley Total Fitness, and we decided to go do medicine ball sit-ups on the stage of the cardio room, where other people could see us, because we were feeling like we were strong and we were athletic. So we get on the stage and we're doing sit-ups and we're throwing the medicine ball and it's going good, and all of a sudden I throw the ball to her. She doesn't catch it, and it smacks her in the face and hits her nose. It had to hurt so bad, but we laughed so hard.
Some of my favorite memories of Mom are, well, the funniest one, and I get it now as a mother, is when we went to Italy and she had just had it with all of us, and we were shopping on the street where all these stores were. I think it was Dad or Lindsay that went to move their arm, but they accidentally smacked Mom in the face. So on top of her already being annoyed with us, someone smacked her in the face and she had to walk away. And I think she was gone for a half hour or something. Anyways, as a mother now, I totally get why she needed to go away, but it's also super funny that one of us just accidentally smacked her in the face as it was happening. But also that she is a fierce fighter for us. So I hope that I'm the same way for my kids, that you will fight for whatever they need and fight for what's best for them. And I love my mom and I appreciate my mom, and I hope that I can be a mother just like she was.
Great.
talking about my favorite things about Paula. So Paula's personality runs the whole gamut, and I got to see that living with her. And I think it's really special because she just lives life to the fullest, whether that's loving Paula, caring Paula, serious Paula, business Paula, mad Paula, fun, enjoying experience Paula, adventurous Paula. It's across the board, and you really live life to the fullest, and I admire that about you. Even though Tom may not at some point in your marriage. So besides that, my favorite memory would be when the loving, sweet Paula let her son-in-law drink breast milk from her own daughter, and just couldn't bring herself to tell me, and just laughed about it. So love you, happy birthday, see you soon.
Hi, just me and my dog here. Got back from our bird hunting trip, actually. Just wanted to, I was asked, I guess, to express, what am I supposed to say?
Your favorite thing about
My favorite thing about Paula McGee. Where do you begin? Where do you begin? There's so many things out there. I always can count on her for a good time, like with a drink. Of her choice, of course, tequila, just a little bit of lime juice. Straight tequila, more or less. Let's see, what is my favorite thing about her? My favorite thing about Paula McGee is when she laughs at herself. She laughs harder than anybody else could possibly laugh at her jokes. But when she thinks she's funny, she's going to laugh hysterically to the point that she pees herself. And when she goes high-pitched, squealing laugh, and legs get clenched, we know what's happening. And while that's my favorite thing about you, and one of my favorite things about you, it's also one of those things that unfortunately you pass down to your daughter. Isn't that right, Boo? Pee my pants McGee. That's you. It's a couple of my favorite memories, and two come right off the reel, top of the head here. Circa 2006, both of them occurred. I was staying in your home with you and T-Bone and my future wife. Separate bedrooms, of course, godly way. And I remember and I recall sitting directly on the living room couch as you guys were behind the island and you're doing a couple different things. These are two different occasions, but the setting is the exact same spot, the exact same time period, getting ready for dinner and whatnot. I'm on the couch and you proceed to ask me, you said, hey, Corey, what do you want for the meal options at the reception? So I said, well, what do you mean? And you said, well, I thought we were having steak and chicken. And you said, yeah, but we're going to offer a fish. What kind of fish would you want? And I said, oh, that doesn't make me any difference. You can choose whatever you want. You guys, it's up to you. You know, trying to do the right thing as the future husband, knowing my place, knowing my options, knowing when to shut up. You said, no, I think that this is something that you needed to answer and you need to be included on. What kind of fish is it that you like? I'm like, no, I'm good, you choose. And you said, it's cod or salmon. And I'm like, I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to eat the fish. I'm going to have the steak. So, and you said, Corey, very firmly, we want you to choose. We want you to choose what we're going to have. And so I'm like, well, okay, I guess I know when a McGee woman talks in that tone, you shut your mouth and you answer the question. And so I decided to do that, and I said, well, I knew off the top of my head, my future wife likes salmon. And most people I knew like salmon. Cod I wasn't very familiar with, so I say salmon, and the response I got was, that's kind of smelly fish. I think we'll go with the cod. And I turned around, and I looked in the opposite direction, wondering what I just did wrong. Was the mistake I made that I answered the question in the first place? Or was the mistake I made that I answered it wrong in the first place? I'm not sure to this day. I don't know which one it is, but that is one of my favorite things about you. It makes me laugh. Second one, same scene, 2006. We're getting ready for the wedding. We're receiving the RSVPs back. I'm on the couch. You're behind the island. You're going through them one by one. Yes and no. Who's yes and no? And you said, oh, the Berenics are coming. And I said, oh, okay. And you said, how do you know the Berenics? I said, I don't know anybody. My name is Berenics. And you said, well, then who are these people? I said, I don't know. I know nobody on my side of the family is named the Brennicks. And nobody I know, family member or friends-wise, is the Brennicks. And you said, Tom, these must be your relatives. T-Bone, walking around the kitchen, says, I don't know anybody by the last name of Brennicks. I don't know who the Brennicks are. And you proceeded to say, yes, you do, or there must be Corey's family then. And I said, I don't, the Brennicks are not anywhere this morning. And she says, well, they're coming. I said, well, it wasn't my parents. She goes, your parents must have invited them. I said, nope, there's nobody they know by the Brennicks. So you said, well, they're not my family. Tom, are they sure they're not yours? They're not mine. They're not mine. I don't know any Brennicks. 30 seconds later, you say, well, they're from North Carolina. Oh! T-Bone says, oh, where did you say they're from? North Carolina. Oh, the Brennicks. Yeah, they're like my second cousins, I think. And in that moment, I said, well, people are coming to our wedding. Nobody knows who they are. So, hope they enjoy the meal.
Hi, Paula. So, my favorite memory of you is when I think Evan and I were just dating. I don't think we were engaged yet. But me, you, Tom, and Evan all went out to go get Mexican. Of course, you and I had a margarita and ended up rather tipsy. And if I'm remembering the story correctly, you accidentally knocked your margarita over and it went into Evan's food. Well, Evan and Tom were talking and they had no clue what was going on, but you and I were laughing so hard that we almost peed our pants. You may have peed your pants, but we were in tears, crying because we were laughing so hard we couldn't even talk. Next thing we know, Evan starts eating his Mexican and we literally were just done. And the guys were looking at us like we were crazy and we're like, why are you guys laughing so hard? And we couldn't stop laughing and Evan never noticed that he had margarita in his Mexican food. So that by far is my favorite memory of you. What I love most about you is your kind heart and you're always so willing to accept people and you've always made me feel like I'm a part of the family, not like I'm your daughter-in-law. You make me feel like I'm one of your own. You are reliable and dependable, and I know that no matter what I am going through, if I ever need to talk to you or need advice or just need you to listen, I know that you're always there for me. I love how much you love your family, your kids, your grandkids. I love how good of a Nini you are to our kids, and it means so much to me. And I love you. Happy birthday.
You're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I saw you. You're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'cause in a sky full of stars, I think I see you. I think I see
And I love you. Happy birthday.
Oh, I love you, Mom. Happy 70th.
Love you. Happy birthday. See you soon.
No matter what. So, thanks, Mom.
No doubt, best grandma ever.